And welcome back to another episode of the White Sox March to October. It's the Crosstown World Series, guys, and we're getting ready for games 2 and 3 today. And I plan on taking both of those just like I took game 1. But unlike that last episode, I'm not going to spend over half the time talking about the matchup, which, a bit of a side note, I'm going to change how I do things. That's not how it's going to be next postseason once we get there. But now it's all about game 2. We got to dedicate 100% of our focus to this one because we're loading in a tough spot. The last couple episodes have kind of been an offensive struggle, with the exception of the one swing that won us game 1. And now we have to put up at least 3 runs to win game 2. We're down 2-0. We do have 2 on, which is nice, but there are 2 outs already in the inning, which is not nice. Luis Robert is the one up at the plate right now, which that means his clutch rating's active with the runner on second, which means he's not going to be as effective as we'd want Luis Robert Jr. to be in this spot. So, all right, let's see. We've got Kyle Hendricks on the mound for them, 71 pitches in. He's got plenty of energy, so that's not even something to consider that they might take him out anytime soon. I do want to see about what's gone down in this game. We only have 1 hit on the board. They have a Seiya Suzuki home run that's driven in both of their runs. And yeah, only the 1 hit, and it was by Luis Robert himself, so he's the only one that's hit him. We have 3 walks on the board. Jake Eder, if it wasn't for that home run, would be having another legendary start. 13 strikeouts on the board in 6 innings. We got to pick him up here. We can't let him get a loss in a game where he's pitching like this. Luis Robert, come through. Okay, I kind of didn't want to get a pitch like that right away, the first pitch I'm seeing today. I wanted to wait him out. Oh, and I curve broke a little bit more than I gave it credit for, and I was early on top of it. I didn't even wait back. Oh, and was I too late that time? I'm not going to get to see my swing feedback, but I think I waited back too far. All right, and what kind of shape is Eder in? 80 pitches deep. He's got a lot of energy. I think I leave him in, especially with after Yan Gomes. It's 2 lefties in a row. There we go. There's another strikeout to add to his total. 14. Ooh. Well, I was not expecting that. Falling even further deeper into the hole. I was trying to go fastball up and away. I think I missed my spot. I think it drifted a little bit more over the middle. And I guess that's what happens. Sometimes, man, I feel like pitching gets somewhat easy on legend difficulty, that then when you actually have a consequence to missing a spot, it kind of catches me off guard. But this is the World Series. There's no easy at-bats. And, oh my God, Vlad, if he throws out 98 speed on that play, are you kidding me? Does the defense rating even matter? Does fielding even matter? Because that's about as good of a play as you're ever going to see. Oh, and I was 1 strike away from getting through the inning. But now after the home run, another base runner allowed. I feel like I got to take Eder out before anything even worse happens. Kind of sucks even more that I'm doing it right now because there's 2 lefties due up. But I'm just going to go to another lefty. We're going Tanner Banks. He's had himself a nice postseason so far. Oh, and now they're giving me one of those type of at-bats. An easy, instant 0-2 count, and now we're about to throw the 8th pitch of the at-bat with all these foul balls. There we go. We sit him down. Slurve gets him. It just took maybe 5 more pitches than I would have wanted it to. We have work cut out for us here, man. Like, we're down 3-0 here. This is not easy. This is going to take a big-time effort to make this comeback, and I keep letting Hendricks get away with these first pitches right down the middle. That one just froze me. I just didn't track it in very well. That's got to get up through the middle. All right. He keeps throwing these curves. He keeps leaving them like up in the zone. And that's the first one that I actually, I guess, put a decent enough swing on to hit. That still wasn't even a good swing. Those are the pitches I should really be doing the damage on. Oh, look at how close I was to that. I timed it up. I guess I judged the break wrong or something. I really thought Garver was about to do something big. And you know what? We need a hit from Gavin Sheets right now because he's 0 for 2 now in his first start at first base. we haven't gotten a hit out of the first base position in the postseason. I've been blaming Andrew Vaughn this entire time, but maybe it's somehow the position that's cursed right now. Well, it's not the position that's cursed. Another curveball that I should be doing more damage on. He keeps leaving them up in the zone. I guess I'll take a hit. We've got 2 on, 1 out. Oh my God. Sometimes you don't realize just how slow a Kyle Hendricks pitch is. I really thought I waited back on that. I was visualizing going the other way with it, and I was still somehow too early. Oh, that sounded so good off the bat. Please carry. Please carry, ball. Oh, I thought I did it. I really thought DeYoung got it. Look at him. He's devastated. He thought so too. So for 2 innings in a row now, we strand 2 runners on base. Oh, dude, that is brutal. And that reminds me too, I didn't check which direction the wind's blowing. Okay, it's not blowing in. I would have been a little bit more upset if the wind was just blowing straight in to knock that ball down. But I guess DeYoung just didn't have enough juice behind it. Benintendi, for some reason, keeps getting like perfect jumps in left field. And there we go. Jammed him in, got the grounder over Duran. Now I guess this is the tricky one. This is the guy having the big game for them. I'm leaving it up to Tanner Banks. And first pitch, Fletcher's gonna run that down. All right, Benintendi to lead off the 8th. We only have 6 more outs to do this on. They're leaving Hendricks in, which is probably good. I mean, we were literally maybe a foot or 2 away from tying the game against them last inning. So I'm doing something right. We just need the big hit. That has a chance. Oh yeah, that's easily gonna bloop in. He was playing way too deep against Benintendi there. There it is. There it is. That one's gonna carry, right? I hit it so hard, and it is. I finally get behind one of those curveballs that he leaves up in the zone, and Eloy is cutting the lead down to 1. His big postseason continues, and now that's 2 runs without an out here in the 8th. We had 6 outs to work with down 3. Now we still have 6 outs to work with down 1. Ooh, and they still have Hendricks in. I thought for sure he'd be done after that. What are they doing? And then I got the same pitch, and I missed it. Oh. No! Oh, okay. I mean, that was supposed to be a check swing. At least they let me foul it off. And then I'm going to roll over and ground it out anyway. Now I just wish it would have been a check swing. We would have had a runner on first. Robert. Oh, no, that's going to get down. Okay, I really thought for a second that was just going to be a hard line out, but whoever that is in left right now did not get a good jump. Oh, and now is where they finally take Hendricks out. We just had to get 1 more hit against him, and now we're finally going to be eating into that pen. Who do we got? It's a lefty. It's their only lefty. Drew Smiley. This dude was what, a 63 overall? He has a 5.87 ERA so far in the postseason. This needs to be the guy that we do the damage against. And you know what, they went set right away. I think I might want to see if we have anybody I want to bring in. Yeah, man, if Vaughn wasn't having the postseason he's having, that would be the move. But the next best option is Yoan Moncada. You have to do it. You have to bring in Moncada here. You have to bring in the righty who can hit the lefty right now in this kind of situation. 12-6 sinker cutter. That's all we got to look for. No, 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 I did not. I hit it hard too. We'd have been better leaving in Dominic Fletcher to like pop out or strike out. All right, we're going Sean Armstrong here. He has 3 scoreless innings so far in this playoff run in only 2 games. I could have sworn I've used him more than twice, but I don't know. And we're walking him to lead it off. I don't know, man. He keeps getting results. Like, he's been good. Armstrong's been good for me ever since we traded for him. But for some reason, him more than just about anybody else, I have so much trouble not getting a yellow pitch. Like, it's something about his release, the timing of the pinpoint. I just can never get it down. It's telling me I'm way too slow on that gesture, and I went so fast. There we go. That is a free out, popped foul. Oh, dude, Mervis almost went the other way this time, but Benintendi with another good read on the ball is there. Oh, dude, he's making a swing like that. He whiffed on 2 cutters in. We got to go to it a 3rd time in a row. And, of course, he lays off this time. Sure. Oh, but we'll just get him on the slider. Make him look silly. And this is it. We're down to our last 3 outs. But Garver's due up. We're going to be seeing their closer this time, though. Closing pitchers have not had the best luck against us yet, though, in this playoff run. Will Garver come through again, though, in a big spot? This is what he's done so far in the playoffs. He has stepped up to the plate in a key spot in the 9th inning and delivered. Oh, there's no way I missed that. What are they going to tell me? What are they about to tell me I did to miss that one? Oh, I knew I timed it up. Look at how small that PCI got. Why is it always on the off-speed pitches low and away? The PCI gets unrealistically small. That's a good swing. I refuse to believe that that's a swing and a miss. And I refuse to believe I'm not... You can't get any more down the middle than that. What am I doing missing that? We're 1 out away from letting him tie this series up. Down to our last strike here. I'm having a lot of trouble with Alzolay. And, of course, they ring me up on a check swing attempt to end it, and we have ourselves a series. The 2 runs we loaded in down by proved to be too much. We could only make up 1 of the 2, I guess. And I guess also another way to look at it is it came down to giving up that home run to Matt Mervis. Lefty, missed down the middle on 1 pitch, and that was the difference. And also the fact that DeYoung's swing had to go to straightaway center, and it had to come up just a foot short. There was so many different opportunities for things to go just slightly differently. But that's how it happens. And like I said, now we have ourselves a series tied 1-1, and now we got to hit the road. We got to take that long 10-mile drive north and handle business on the road. What do we have here? It's back tied 0-0. If this was the case last time, we would have won. So let's go for it. We've got 3 full innings to do this one. Top of the 7th inning right now with a runner on first. Again is Luis Robert, the one leading it off. And here we go. World Series comes back to Wrigley. And now we see the dominance of Cubs fans. All the blue in the crowd, the blue towels. We know we would have been seeing plenty of that at home as well. But now is really where it's the hostile crowd. I actually really do wonder if this was the case, if it was a Sox versus Cubs World Series in real life, what the crowd situation would look like. You know the Cubs are going to dominate the Sox when it comes to attendance, but I wonder if the ratios would be similar at Wrigley. Like if the Cubs fans outnumber the Sox fans at guaranteed rate 2-1, are the Sox fans going to show up enough to Wrigley to keep the ratio at least 2-1? I don't know. That might be a question we'll never get answered at the rate these 2 teams are going. So Javier Assad for them. Hang on, I'm not ready yet. We got to see what we're looking like here. He's 71 pitches deep. We know when we were looking at their team beforehand that he was their best starting pitcher in the postseason so far, and he's continuing that again. We only have 1 hit on the board, only 2 walks this time. Our 1 hit is from Ezekiel Duran. Kopech, I think I forgot to mention that too, but the rotation was lined up that this time Kopech is the game 3 starter. He had that big game in his 1 start against the Yankees, and now he's doing it again. I think he had 8 scoreless. Now it's 6 scoreless. So we got to do something for him here. We got to get to Assad. He only had the 60 stamina. I forgot to look, though. He does have a lot of his energy left, but that might drain quick. Oh, and that's just a good pitch. That's just a really good pitch. Shouldn't be standing there like a statue. I should have at least made an offer at it, try to foul it off, but that just got me. There we go. Needed a swing like that from Fletcher. It's a couple hits from him this episode. He's been struggling in the playoffs, but that's good to see. Oh, no. Oh, God, that cutter. That was so slow. That was so slow, man. That was like a changeup. That's how the cutter works, especially righty-righty like that. That's just a good pitch. Dude, we are battling this inning. Even if we don't walk away with anything, we've made Javier Assad throw so many pitches. He's almost up at 100. And I'm just late on that sinker. He gave me 1 to hit. I went the other way. I did what I probably should have on that pitch. I just didn't get enough of it. Kopech, Stays in for us, though. 67 pitches deep for him. Maybe not leave that right down the middle next time. But he's got over half of his energy left, too. This is going to stay a pitcher's duel between the two starters for the time being. Oh, we got him. I thought he was going to lay off of that. He was so late. Missed my spot up, but that's just Kopech's 11th strikeout of the game. Are you kidding me? Oh no, why do I keep missing the fastball? And why does it keep ending up down the middle? These are mistakes that I probably get away with way too often in March to October, and it's coming back to bite me here. I'm a little too careless with where I put these pitches, and then when I get the yellow release, it's missing where I don't want it to miss. If that misses off the plate inside, we're fine, but that's just, yeah, that's just not where you want to leave a pitch to a guy with the kind of power that Patrick Wisdom has. Another fastball up. That's kind of the strikeout pitch here. Another fastball, though, that I missed the spot of. That time I'm lucky, though. I keep missing with this fastball. It's worked out twice nicely for me, and it really didn't work out once. I mean, Kopech punches out 3 in the inning, but that kind of doesn't matter when you give up the go-ahead home run. So once again, we find ourselves in a spot where we're battling back. They're going to keep Assad out there even without much energy left. He's way down into the yellow now, and he's still going to dot up like it's all normal. This guy does not care where his energy's at. Just perfect pitch on a 2-2 count. Another one, I should not be looking at that. I gotta at least try and foul that off, but man. Okay, Assad is actually out of energy right now. And he's still gonna throw a tough pitch. Oh my god, another backwards K? He has no energy and he throws it perfectly on the corner. What is this? What are we doing? Benintendi. No, it got ran down. I thought he might have hit a little harder. I thought it might be going to the gap. All right, well, I'm putting my trust in Sean Armstrong again here to keep it right where it's at. Ooh. We're going to get there, though. Luis Robert in center field. I am missing way too many spots against these Cubs, and they're making a lot of solid contact. That's not even a bad pitch. That's where I would have wanted it. Oh, that could be too. I didn't think he was going to swing. Gotta get it there. Oh, 99 arm isn't enough. I really thought we had it there. At least we got an out. We got the lead runner. So close, though, to 2. So close to ending the inning. And one extra pitch. It's going to be the fly out to right. We keep it at 1. But once again, we're down to our last 3 outs of the game, down by a run. And are they really sending Assad back out there? That's what it looks like. Oh my god, they are. No energy, 110 pitches in with 60 stamina, and they're sending him back out to finish it. Dude, I know that's a pitch I can just hit, but why is he not wild? Like, that's a good pitch on a 1-2 count. That required a good take. And that's another good pitch. Like, you got no energy left. None in the tank. I thought at this point is where the pitcher just gets wild. Like, that's how it's been in the past. This isn't the first time the CPU manager has left a guy in with no energy, and usually it does not work out for them. Okay, this is a little more like it. 3 straight balls, 3-1 count. And nope, he'll just come right back with a perfect up and away backdoor sinker. Dude, enough. Battling doesn't even matter at this point. What's it gonna do? Drain his energy? Okay, I mean, he kept making good pitch after good pitch. We got him to a 3-2 count, or 3-1 count, and he threw like 4 or 5 good pitches in the zone in a row. I mean, at least we got on base. It's the same result as a walk, but it should not be taking that much hard work with the middle of our order. The 3 guys in a row having the best postseason. It shouldn't take that much just to get a runner on. And that's a line out. 102 off the bat, and it's a line out. Well, Dominic Fletcher, for me, I think is 2 for 2 in this episode, and he's our last hope. and he's gonna keep it going. Didn't hit that one all that well, but now we've got our tying run on second base. I mean, we don't really have any more speed on our bench, so there's no point in taking Vlad out. And this is Garver. I didn't even notice that. This is Garver up in another spot like this with 2 on. This has to happen. Garver's got to do it again, right? Oh, I'm too antsy now. He threw so many backdoor sinkers that's why I swung at that pitch, and I thought I was going to be on it that time. And then it just wasn't that pitch. No, it's not ending on a failed check swing. No, that's not how this game just ended. That was unreal. They leave their 60 stamina starting pitcher in for over 130 pitches. He pitches the full 9th inning against our best hitters with no energy. Man, I don't even know what to say. Should I be embarrassed? Should I be angry with the game that the pitcher was still that effective? Is it a combination of the two? Whatever it is, we just lost 2 games in a row, and now we're down in the World Series. We got to climb out of a hole. This is definitely a good time to end the episode and regroup, even though I was planning on that anyway. After a couple games in a row like that, we definitely need the time. And what we really need to see here is some kind of favorable situation. We have yet to get a CPU scored run in 3 games in the World Series. Every single game we've loaded in with no runs on the board. Will this time be different for game 4? It will. We have the lead. Okay, they're giving me a chance to make it up at the start of next episode. A 2-0 lead, a jam we have to work out of, but definitely the kind of thing we needed to see. So guys, obviously not the results we wanted to see out of this episode. We're prolonging this first season at least an extra episode, but as always, make sure if you're enjoying it, do me a favor, hit the like button. But with that, guys, thanks again for stopping by today. Thanks for watching another one, and I will see you next time.